Now, for our viewers in Europe, you may have noticed a short interruption to our broadcasts in the last couple of hours. We believe this was caused by a technical problem with our satellite distribution. But there have also been problems with the BBC.com website. That was from around 7 GMT. Now, we believe that was part of a cyber attack. With me to tell us more is our technology correspondent, Rory Cellan-Jones. Just to make clear, Rory, we don't think that this channel being taken off air has anything to do with what happened to the website.
No, we don't think that. What happened this morning was that people trying to access all sorts of BBC web services, the BBC News website, sport, weather, and the iPlayer, where viewers in the UK are able to access programmes, suddenly found they couldn't get to them. They got an error message, they wouldn't load, and this went on for quite some hours. And the BBC, in fact, the BBC is still saying no more than it was a technical issue. And their engineers were working to restore the service. But I've seen details which suggest to me that what's actually happened is something called a distributed denial of service attack. Now, this is a common form of attack on major websites where attackers basically get together a whole bunch of computers around the world, sometimes hijack computers, and bombard that site with traffic. So many waves of traffic, the kind of traffic that eventually overwhelms it and it has to be taken down. They appear now, the BBC engineers, to have dealt with that attack, to have put measures in place to move the way the websites work, to change the way the websites work, and they've come back online. But just an example of the many threats out there still.
And as you say, this is quite common.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who runs a major website will be aware of this particular danger. I mean, there are two things that you don't want to happen as an organisation. You certainly don't want to be hacked, and you don't where your data is put at risk, and that doesn't has not happened here. But the other big danger, if you run a big popular service, is that your site goes out of action, and attackers, for whatever motives, mischievous or whatever, launching wave upon wave of these attacks on major sites around the world. And
as far as we can see now, it is all back to normal.
It appears to be, fingers crossed, coming back to normal in most cases. They've found ways of mitigating the threat.